Hello. Welcome, my friend. How are you? I hope you are well. We will solve one question from the German Math Olympics. Seems easy at first glance, but I guess not. Let's see if you can do it too. What should I do first? X plus y is equal to 20. I said y is equal to 20 minus x. Let this equation be our first equation. Initially gave me two different equations, and x and y from me want me to find your values. Based on these equations, common one, I gotta try to get the equation. Considering the second, cx times, says y is 44. If I think of this second equation, let's replace the first equation in the second equation. What will our expression become? X times 20 minus x. It was equal to 44. Now I think, what can I do next? Let's break this friend into the brackets. What's going to be 20 times x? Minus x squared is equal to 44. Good. I want to make the x square sign positive here. Then I send them all to the other side. Our equation is x squared minus 20 times x. Plus 44 is 0. Now, when we look at this equation, I'm looking at whether it's factored. Yes, friends? Not factored. In this case, what comes to mind immediately? What we call delta, or discriminant. Delta is equal to b squared minus 4 times ac. Now here we need to pay attention. What do we call a? We call b, and finally c. We say, that part 1, the friend over there, we call b. 20, when we say c 44. Let's try to write them instead of in the equation. Delta equals minus 20 squared minus 4 times 1 times 44. Let's arrange a little. Delta equals 400. Minus 196 will come when we hit these two friends. I continued. Delta is equal to 2 on 24. So what would you do here? Write in the comments, please, another one, if you have method or method. We continued. X is equal to 1.2. Minus b plus minus root delta over 2 times a. We use this method because it is not factored. I say x is equal to 1.2. Minus 20 plus minus 224 in the root divided by 2 times 1. Now if you pay attention, here are 224. A little bit of the expression, we say, let's factor it into prime. I wrote 224, and I started smashing. I divided it in half. 112 divided into 56. I divided it into 28. I divided it into 2. 14 divided it into 2. 7 divided by 7, 1. So the number we call 2 and 24. 1 of 3, 4, 5. 2 to the 5th times 7 is what I found. Written in the root. X is equal to 1.2. What will minus minus turn into plus 20 plus minus? 2 to the 5 times 7 divided by 2 in the root. I continued. X is equal to 1.2. 20 divide 2 plus minus 1. Look, if you pay attention, I'm here. How can I write 2 to the 4th times 2 times 7? In this case, 2 to the 4th can go out of the root. 2 out of 2. It happened, the product of these two numbers is left in the root 14, 2. So 1.2 is equal to 10 plus minus. 2 roots. If we simplify this friend with this friend, it's been 14. Of course, our question is not over here, if you pay it at the beginning of the problem. He wanted us to find xy values. We just found what we have now. We found x value. Then, let's remember our equation. What was the expression we called y? 20 minus x, then what should I do? I need to write x values separately here. Let's say we divided it. E equal 20 minus 10 plus 2 root 14. E equals 20 minus 10 minus 2 root 14. When we continue this process, y is equal to 2 root 14. When we continue this process, e is equal to 2010 plus 2 root 14. E equals, I say again, 10 2 root 14 came. E is equal 10 plus 2 root 14 arrived. In this case, this is ours. What will be the answer we call x1, y1? First 10 plus 2 root 14. 10 2 root 14. If we look at the second, say x2, y2. We wrote 10 2 root 14. 10 plus 2 root 14 came out. Yes, these are our answers when we look at it. What did he claim to us in the first place? Adding x plus y to 20, he said the multiplication was 44. Let's replace 1 in the equation. Let's bring it right here. x1, let's get one. 10 plus 2 root 14. I said 10 2 root 14. What were our equations? X plus y is equal to 20, and so times e is equal to 44. I will only show one of them. You can do the other 10 plus 2 root 14. Oops. Plus 10 2 root, I said 14. Look, if you're going to pay attention, these expressions are opposite row. Oh, this place was going to be 20 equals 20, this provided. If we look at the second, asked us to multiply them 10 plus 2 root 14 times 10 2 root 14. When we look at it, we look at whether this expression is really 44. How are we doing? Because there is a difference of 2 squares, 10 squares. 2 roots 10/4 squared is equal to 44. When we look here, I got 104 times 2 squared. We look at whether 14 is really equal to 44. Number will come from here, 156. We have reached 44 results. Tap the like button if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe for new Olympic questions, please. Those who have a solution with different methods, please comment. Right, see you, bye-bye.